I'm known as Cycling Slim, but my real name's Craig Roberts. I'm 28. I'm originally from England, Nottingham.
What made you come to Thailand from the UK?
Yeah, so originally I was seeing a lot of people coming here for the Thai Fruit Fest, I guess it was called back then, 2015. And yeah, it just looked like a really good place, really nice weather, consistent kind of weather, good rides, beautiful countrysides, good food, good, there was a lot of vegan people here as well. So I thought I'll come here, I'll cycle, try and lose some weight as well, because I came here originally 280 pounds as well. So that was the original intention for coming here. I originally thought about coming here for 3 months as well.
Awesome. So one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you was because of the results that you've gotten over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So you said you were about 310 pounds total before all this change happened?
Yes.
So what was was there a moment of life where you were kind of just fed up with the way you were living, or unsatisfied with yourself, or how did that really work into?
Yeah, so basically I was living at my parents' house. I was 25, and I started to get heart palpitations. I was just sat around all day playing video games, literally unemployed, literally going nowhere in life. And I knew that I knew that I could do better things. So I was just like, enough of this. I need to just snap myself out of this attitude where I'm just lounging around, slobbing about, doing nothing, and just wasting my life essentially. So anyway, I started looking up online, what I can do, for diet wise. I originally found juice fasting, tried it. Didn't go well with me, starving myself, etc. So I kind of looked at other things and found forks over knives. It then dawned on me that I need to take a sort of plant-based lifestyle approach that's going to lose me weight, etc. I then started finding people on YouTube as well, and I then settled on that's it. I'm going to do at the time sort of raw till 4 style diet, and then I was doing that. Did that for over a year. Didn't really get many results on it. So came to Thailand, and then ever since I came here, one of the first things I did was I actually started eating a little bit less, because I was actually buying all the food with my own money versus living off my parents' money. So I was buying all the food with my own money. So I was like, instead of 500 grams of pasta, I'll have 250 grams, but not but I was still full, right? And then I was cycling loads, and I was having sugar and stuff like that on the rides. But then I didn't get that good results, and I started to realize I'm going to start having whole foods. And then that's really when the weight loss started coming down. I started riding 100k a day, things like that, and the weight loss just started flying off me.
Nice.
Yeah.
So would you say that for you, eating more natural whole foods worked as opposed to maybe supplementing with sugar calories?
Yeah, I mean, supplementing with sugar calories on the ride, that's fine. But it's when you start having it off the ride, unless you've been in a real deficit. I'd start having it off the ride, and I literally gained 10 kilos in 2 months of coming back here in 2016. Gained 10 kilos, and then 4 kilos I gained in 2-3 weeks. So I was literally, that's it, I'm going to stop drinking Sprite when I'm lounging around at home, and I was literally just have sugar on the bike now. But then I realized that I'd have raisins instead. I was thinking it's best of both worlds, right? Sugar, and it's whole, and it still absorbs pretty well too. It's not it just goes straight through. So I started having raisins, things like that, dates, but mainly raisins. Started taking them on rides with me. Started doing different style of rides. Instead of zone 2, 4 hours, just trying to for the fat burn, I started doing zone 3, zone 4, things like that. But yeah, definitely whole foods has worked for me. I'm always brown rice over white. In fact, I even go for sweet potatoes over rice as well, preferably. Nice. If I can, and always have a big stack of vegetables, beans, all of the nutrient dense foods. I always try and eat as nutrient dense as possible.
That's great. So what would you say your favorite food is right now? I'd say on the bike and off the bike.
Okay, so I don't really have food on the bike at the moment. Okay. I'm just having sugar, mainly for money saving reasons, because I've done the maths, and it's raisins are 20 something baht, 100 grams. So I'm having sugar mainly on the bike. It's 2 or 3 baht for 100 grams. So Yeah, so sugar on the bike mixed with a lime, squirt of lime and water. That's my thing on the bike. But I only usually have 1 or 2 on a ride if it's like three hours or so. Off the bike, I would say chocolate oatmeal. That's pretty much what I have every day. Chocolate oatmeal made with dates, obviously cocoa powder, peanuts, and obviously the oats. And then usually we have banana and ice cream, like chocolate flavor, vanilla flavor, strawberry flavor on top.
Nice.
That's pretty much my favorite meal.
Great. So how much weight have you lost in the last 2 years?
140 pounds.
140 pounds.
Yeah.
So, do you know what that is in kilos, just for people who?
Yeah, I think it's about 60 kilos.
60 kilos.
Yeah.
So, how many kilos were you at before you started?
Before I started, I think I was 140 kilos, and now I'm 78.
78 kilos.
Yeah.
Nice. That's really good results. So, what is your ride schedule like now? Are you riding a lot now?
Yeah, I'm getting back into the riding now. I'm riding, I would say, four structured rides a week, plus commuting. So I would say each ride would be typically between 1 hour 30 and 2 hours 30. So it's not like big, but it's very quality. So it would be like zone 3, sweet spot, zone 4, zone 5 intervals, things like that, all in like a nice structure. It's actually a friend of mine, he has a plan and he actually gives me the plan. So I basically just go with that. And then running as well, I'm getting back into running this week. So I'm just going to do 2 runs a week. Actually have a book where I'm following the actual plan, like an advanced 5K plan. But yeah, commuting can be anything up to 100K a week as well.
Nice.
So I'd say hours on the bike is probably 10 hours a week. So it's nothing big. It's just consistent. But I also do body weight exercise and things like that. Do like resistance bands and push-ups and things like that. So I'm trying to improve my muscle structure as well, because I didn't really want the like skinny cyclist look. I mean, I don't want to get bulky, but I want to sort of look, manly, right?
Like toned?
Yeah, toned, yeah.
Nice. So is your riding schedule right now different compared to when you first started riding, like when you came out to Thailand?
Yeah,
were you
for
riding
sure.
more then?
Yeah, so I was just I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was just riding for the sake of it, and I wasn't riding for power all the time. And I'd go out. It first dawned on me, I was riding with a lot of the girls from the festival and people who were, let's say, newbies, right? So I was kind of riding like 120 watts with them, and then it dawned on me I was losing so much weight. So then that's why originally I started riding in zone 2. So I would just basically ride 4, 5, 6 hours a day sometimes, but it would always be big weeks, like 20 hours a week riding, ride time. Whereas now, yeah, it's like 10, but it's like harder quality stuff. Yeah, so yeah, it's different now. It's more zone 3, zone 4, sweet spot. Almost like sort of aimed towards duathlon style.
Cool. So more like competitive pace as opposed to recreational pace.
Yes, for sure.
Awesome. You have an ebook that's out? Is that out?
Yeah, we have an ebook.
You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So me and my partner Brittany, we made a book together called the Clean Bean Recipe Book. It's basically we realised that there wasn't that many bean recipes, that we struggled to find them, and we basically made it's over 30 recipes of like all of your favourites basically in beans. So we have like black bean brownies, we have chickpea cookie dough balls, for the desserts. Then we have stuff like we have like a black bean like sort of burrito, and we have like chickpea burritos and things like that. So yeah, and we even have like the sort of traditional home classics as well, like lentil shepherdess pie and things like that.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, that's available, and we have it. I guess you can put the link down below.
Absolutely,
for anyone
I'd be
who's
glad
interested
to.
in that. Yeah.
All right, so last thing, anybody that's helped you along the way, you want to give them a shout out just in case they might see this, or
I guess loads of people from the vegan community have helped me anyway, so I don't want to necessarily name any names, but obviously there is people who have inspired me. I guess we can even shout out Durin Ryder. He did well. He was one of the people, along with a guy called Derek Howlett, who originally inspired me to get a bike. Making the festival inspired me to come to Thailand. So I guess it's loads of people. Dr. Michael Greger, he inspired me to go on like the Whole Foods. Obviously Dr. McDougall, people like that obviously inspired me with the diet. I guess Freely as well, she I guess put me onto it as well, yeah. So
that's great. And any life advice for somebody who wants to go plant-based, or just that's in a really bad place and that was in a spot that you were in once that would help them out? Any good advice for them?
Yeah, just think that life's precious, right? And there's no point in wasting it. It's like you could be dead tomorrow, and especially if you're eating unhealthily, right? You could die of a heart attack or anything like that. And just think life's precious, so just make the most of it. And the only way you're going to make the most of it is if you're feeling your best. Feeling your best, like health is wealth, right? So if you literally go on the best diet, which is obviously a plant-based diet, whichever kind that suits you, whatever, right? But find yourself on some sort of plant-based diet. Exercise, you don't have to exercise too much, but just allow exercise into your diet, you know? Choose cycling over driving to work, you know? If it's a short distance, you know? Try and keep more active, because it will improve your heart, your lungs, your cardiovascular system. And yeah, just get off the couch, you know, it will lift your depression, you'll feel better, you'll feel happier, you'll feel more energetic, and people are gonna want to know you more, because you're just gonna be higher energy, and you're just gonna be more pleasant to be around, and you're gonna be less grouchy, and you know, and also try and quit stims if you can, like caffeine, because instead of having the sort of constant up and downs, you can be just constantly stable energy level as well. So yeah, that's my advice. Just and don't wait till the new year. Don't wait till next week. Do it tomorrow.
Nice.
Or today. Even better.
That's great. Well, hey man, I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no
it was great meeting you, and
you.
I hope this can inspire all the people around the world.
Yeah, me too.